In 2026, high rent and grocery prices leave most Americans feeling like they have no control over where their money goes. You can move past that daily stress by organizing your cash flow into an automated system. We are going to build a customized budget using the 50-30-20 rule, and it will take exactly 5 minutes. Before we start the clock, gather your last 2 pay stubs, 30 days of bank statements, and the free budget template I've linked below. Having these specific documents in front of you changes the process from a guessing game into a simple data entry task. Step 1 is defining your true income. Ignore your gross salary. You need the figure listed as net pay. This is the actual amount that hits your bank account after taxes and insurance. If you are a gig worker or your hours vary, look at your last 3 to 6 months of bank deposits and use the average. Take that final monthly net income number and enter it into the top row of your tracking sheet. Attempting to budget using your gross income is a mathematical error because it ignores the money the government has already claimed. Your net income is the only number you can actually spend. Now, audit your spending. Pull up your bank and credit card statements from the past 30 days. We need to group your expenses. First are your fixed costs: rent, internet, and car payments. For annual costs, like car registration or insurance, divide the total by 12, so you're putting away a small amount for them every month. Second are your variable needs. These are the essentials that fluctuate slightly, like groceries and gasoline. As you see in this breakdown, the final category is your wants. This captures all discretionary spending: dining out, entertainment, and streaming subscriptions. If that wants category looks high, stay with the process. It is normal for hundreds of dollars to vanish on small purchases when they aren't being tracked. Categorizing your past behavior removes the temptation to ignore where the money is going. You now have an honest, data-driven baseline for the month ahead. This chart shows the 50-30-20 rule, the core mathematical framework we will use to allocate your monthly net income. Half of your money goes to your needs. If your monthly take-home pay is $4,400, your target limit for housing, food, and minimum debt payments is $2,200. 30% goes to your wants. In this example, that leaves you $1,320 for restaurants, hobbies, and travel. The final 20% is for savings and debt. This assigns $880 toward building your emergency fund or investing. In high-cost cities, you may need to shift these ratios. A 60-20-20 split still works, provided you stay within the total income you have available. Because your bills and savings are already accounted for in the other categories, you can spend this 30% on whatever you like. You don't have to wonder if you're overspending because the math has already cleared those purchases. Looking at this spreadsheet, adjust your category limits for the upcoming month until your total income minus your total expenses leaves a remaining balance of exactly 0. This is zero-based budgeting. Every single dollar has an assigned job before the month starts. To finish, you must take the decision-making out of the process by automating your money. Log into your banking app and schedule a recurring transfer for your exact 20% savings target. Schedule this transfer for the same day your paycheck clears your checking account. Moving the money instantly removes the need for willpower. Your savings grow by default because the cash is moved before you have the chance to spend it. If your income minus your expenses equals 0 and your transfer is automated, your system is officially in place. The first month of running this will likely require a few minor adjustments as you see how your spending aligns with your targets. By month 3, checking these categories will likely feel like an effortless habit rather than a chore. Consistent tracking provides the surplus needed for more aggressive goals, such as rapid debt payoff